on, Controversy Gang? My name is Hunter, Mr. Controversial, and damn, it's been a minute. I know, y'all. It's been a minute. It's probably been about a month, maybe almost 2 months since I've uploaded. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm going to be putting up a separate video explaining, god damn it, explaining where I've been for the last month or two. I've had a lot going on, changed jobs again, was super sick, got COVID again. Yeah, so it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. But good news is we got a ton of fire music to come back and react to, starting, of course, right away with the boy, Tom MacDonald. Welcome back, Hangover Gang. This came out over the weekend. It was St. Patty's Day weekend, so I was going hard with the these over the weekend. But we're back, like I said. Tom MacDonald just dropped a new song called End of the World featuring John Rich. It's doing crazy numbers already. It's only been out for 4 days. It's got 2.7 million views, almost 3 million views. So it's going crazy. I'm excited to check it out, man. It's been a while. Not going to waste any more of y'all's time. Let's go ahead and get right into the video.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in the right.
Hold up. He said this is biblical. This is in the Bible. That's facts. If y'all Christians out there, y'all know. It talks about the end times in the Bible. It gives some scary descriptions. There's some scary coincidences with what's going on in the world right now and what the Bible talks about in the end times, man. I think we're getting very close to the end of the world. I know y'all have heard people say this a million times in the past. People always think the world is going to end before the end of their lifetime. They always think they're going to be alive when the world ends and shit like that. But I'm serious, man. Like, what Tom's talking about is some real shit. Like, he's saying this shit's in the Bible, man, for real. He said, I'm waiting for the devil to take over heaven. Like, this shit is biblical. You know, the end of the world is here. That's tough. Like, for real, if y'all go read the Bible. If y'all read the last book of the Bible, they talk extensively about the end of the world in there, and there is some scary similarities as to what's been happening the past couple of years and what the Bible talks about as being the end times. So yeah, I agree with Tom. I definitely think it's getting to that point in time. It's a little scary, man. I don't like to think about it too much. But Tom's just fucking spitting facts. I'm sure this is why this song is so popular. Like, talking about a topic like this, man, this is a huge topic. It's a huge topic. They've been predicting the end of the world for so long. I remember when I was in middle school, it was like 2012 or 2013 was the last time they predicted the world was definitely supposed to end. It was like a big thing. I remember thinking about that all the time. It was scaring the shit out of me. But the end times are getting close, man. I'm sure that's why this video is so popular, because this is a real ass subject he's talking about right now. And he's talked about a lot of important things in the beginning as well. He's saying that the signs are here, nobody's paying attention. He's saying go hide again, go back in quarantine because there's a new virus in the air. He's just basically talking about another strand of COVID making its way around, making its rounds here in the United States, and I'm sure other countries as well. There's been states that have been talking about going back into quarantine and shit like that due to the massive COVID outbreak the last month. It's been about a month, last month or so. And I, of course, did get COVID again. He said, virus is back in the air, go hide inside your house. Yeah, talking about some real shit. I'm going to restart it for a second just so I can cover all the points. So I can cover all the points he was talking about, because y'all know I have a bad memory. I have a bad habit of pausing it a lot. Try not to do that as much, but the problem is I kind of forget what the fuck he said. So we're just going to rewind it real quick, start over, and listen to what he's got to say, because I want to touch on some other things in here.
Lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know.
Oh, he said, I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. That's what I want to talk about. One of the first things he said in the song. He's saying everybody's telling lies, the revolution won't be televised. I believe 100% that there's a revolution coming in the United States. 100%, bro. They are trying to censor the shit out of everything. Like, the world is getting scary, man. If you go and watch like some news stuff like Piers Morgan Uncensored, or you pay attention to like obviously what's going on with the Tate brothers and what that's exposed as far as corruption goes in the world, and cancel culture being the thing that it is and stuff like that, like a revolution's coming. Like, all these people that are trying to censor the information that we get, that are pushing that agenda, it's causing a huge division in our country. A huge division, and people are really getting sick of it, man. I think if the government continues to try and censor things, and censor the internet, like the big companies like YouTube and stuff try to censor the internet, as long as that continues to happen, there's definitely going to be a revolt in some shape or form, whether it's virtual, whether it's like actual real life conflict, like a civil war type shit. Something's gonna happen, man. Something's got to give, because people are really getting sick of all the censorship and the scared times that we live in. It's tough.
Know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like.
By the way, if y'all are religious, and y'all know how it talks about the 7 good years and the 7 bad years, do y'all think we're in the 7 good years or the 7 bad years right now? If this is the 7 good years, that's tough. I feel like if it was doing a 7 and 7, the 7 good years probably ended around the time that Trump was president. They ended after Trump finished his presidency and Biden got elected. Then we were like straight into bad shit. Or maybe in 2020, even when when Trump was still president and all the fucking crazy shit was happening in the world with all the riots and shit. Maybe that was the beginning of the bad 7 years. I don't know, but I can't remember in the Bible if the rapture is supposed to happen, when within the 2 periods of the 7 years, the 7 good years and the 7 bad years. I can't remember when in there the rapture happens, whether it was before. I'm guessing, well, I'm not going to guess because I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember if it was before or after the 2 things, the 7 good years and the 7 bad years, or if it was in the middle. I can't remember. Y'all have to let me know in the comments. Those of you who are better versed in biblical knowledge than me, y'all have to let me know whether you think we're in the good 7 years or the bad 7 years. And let me know when the rapture was supposed to happen. Was it supposed to happen? I think there's several ways to interpret when the rapture was supposed to happen. Was it supposed to happen before these 2 periods of time start, in the middle, or after? I can't remember. I'll look it up after this video though, but I know not everybody wants to have a religious talk right now, so I'll look it up after.
Sleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires.
Hold up. Trying to talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. That's tough. But let me see, real quick, what martial law is. Oh, well, that's not going to bring up martial law now, is it? Martial. Can I type today or no? Obviously not. Martial law involves the temporary substitution of military authority for civilian rule. Huh. Interesting. Okay, anyway. I need to know what that is because I need the context.
For our protection, I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is.
He said forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. That's tough. Let's go.
Biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace. We put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct. Every man, woman, and child.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is near, our freedom's disappearing. People People playing God, call it genetic engineering. The media misleading.
Actually, hold up. He said bombs we were building, what we do it for? Hold on.
Feels like the end is near.
Bombs are dropping, we fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is near.
He said, we did all this stuff. We found dinosaurs. We fought all their wars. We built bombs, all this stuff. He said, now that the sky's falling for real, what do we do all that for? That's tough. What's all this conflict for in the world? When it's coming to the end of the world, we're going to be like, what the fuck we fighting for? Come on, man. That's too real.
Our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering. The media misleading us and evil's interfering, while the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them.
The government we need became the power that we're fearing? That's tough. And that's facts, too. When the founding fathers made the government, they drew specific lines to make sure that the government didn't become too powerful, that the government was there to do the things that it needed to do, but without crossing a certain line. Like, the founding fathers made sure when they wrote like the Constitution and stuff that the government only had so much power, that their power was not unlimited. We wanted to be different from other countries. They didn't want to give the government unlimited power. So he said, so Tom's just nailing that point home that, you know, since the founding fathers and time has gone on, we have let the government have so much power that the government we needed is now the government we fear. Now that the government we needed is the power that we fear. That's tough.
The media misleading us and evil's interfering, while the government we need became the power that genetic engineering. The media misleading us and evil's interfering, while the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone.
That's facts. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Talking about the media, the corruption in the media, man. He's also talking about how, like, for example, like certain like Disney movies and shit are pushing the agenda of the gender fluidity, the gender neutral agenda. They're pushing that in Disney movies now and shit, feeding that to our little kids. Why the fuck we telling our little kids that's born with a penis, you're not a boy? Why the fuck we telling them that from the start? Like, what do they got to figure that out at 5 years old for? Somebody tell me that. Explain that. What is the harm in them thinking they're a boy when they're 5 years old? You know what I mean? Like, gender dysphoria is a real thing, like a real like mental thing. But like, if you're not born with gender dysphoria, right now we're just giving it to you. We're just like encouraging you to identify as something that you're not. We're encouraging you to not look at factual biology. We're not encouraging looking at the biological sex that you were given anymore. We're now encouraging how you feel. And we're making you think too much about how you feel, to the point to where you don't even know how you feel. That's where all the confusion and the rise of depression, all this shit comes from. The massive suicides, all this shit. That's where all this shit comes from, man. Like, it's too much. Like, let a little kid be a little kid. They can grow up and be an adult and deal with all that shit later in life. Let them grow up and be a little kid. Like, most little boys are going to look at other little boys and see them wearing, you know, like t-shirts and shorts that go down to their knees, you know, and hats and stuff. They're going to see other little boys wearing boy clothes, and they're going to wear boy clothes. Why are we telling them that's wrong? Like, why are we making them think so much about it? You know what I mean? I just think it hurts the youth. I don't think it helps. I don't think it helps anything. He's saying that the fucking kids are the future till we ruin them with headlines. That's facts, man. Like, there's a reason that children have limited knowledge. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole discussion. This video is already going to be 30 minutes long.
Are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment Day is...
Talking about inflation there a little bit. I like that, Tom. Let him know. He said someday cryptocurrency is going to be the only form of currency because... and I think they talk about a global currency in the Bible, by the way. That could easily be cryptocurrency. But anyway, he's talking about cryptocurrency potentially being the only currency left. Because with the way inflation's going, the government's drowning your bank accounts. That's tough. Let him know, Tom.
Everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment Day is coming, you can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth, it's black and white. The end is coming, I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it.
I love how they have that old ass Zenith TV in there, bro. When I was little, the TV that I grew up watching on, like everything on when I was little, the TV that was in our basement was a Zenith TV, a big, huge ass like black tube TV. Just a huge motherfucker. I remember when the thing died too. Oh man, that was like my main TV till I was like 9 years old.
Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest.
$500 for Tim?
Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's our fault that it's over.
While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should have known it.
The only thing I will say is if Tom MacDonald's talking about the world ending and them dropping a bomb on us, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, wait, actually, matter of fact, so there's two types of end of the world you can be talking about. You could be talking about, like, the rapture end of the world, or you could be talking about, like, us getting into it with North Korea and us launching nukes at each other and the world ending because everybody launches nukes at everybody. I guess that could happen. So he might be talking about that type of way of the world ending. But in terms of a biblical sense, when I think of the end of the world, I think more of, like, the rapture. You know what I mean? Anyway. Like when Jesus comes back.
We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars.
Whoa. I didn't catch that the first time around. He said, we built those bombs they're dropping. That's tough. That's tough. I like that.
Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Facts. All right, y'all. That was Tom MacDonald featuring John Rich. End of the world. Fire song, bro. Fire song. Talked about a lot of real shit. Had a lot of talking points. This is what I love about reacting to Tom MacDonald, man. There's so much I can talk about in the video. Like, that's what makes it so great. Like, he brings up so many things that need to be talked about, and I get to talk about it with y'all. And I think that's dope. It starts good conversation, in my opinion. So that's what I love about Tom MacDonald, man. I think that's the end of the video anyway. I don't think there's going to be anything else left yet. Okay. Anyway, but that's what I love about Tom MacDonald. He's always making music that starts conversations and we can talk about. And that's why his shit's so popular, man. I think that's dope. But yeah, like I said earlier, y'all have to let me know in the comment section what you think about the end of the world, how you think the world's going to end, whether you think it's we're in the 7 good years or the 7 bad years. Let me know. And let me know about the rapture, when the rapture is supposed to happen, if it's supposed to be before one of those time periods, in the middle, or after. Y'all have to let me know that in the comment section. But yeah, anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about that in the comment section below. As always, leave it a like if you did enjoy. Hit that red subscribe button if you're new around here. Hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload. And other than that, y'all, it's been your boy Mr. Controversial, and I'm out. Peace.
Woke up one day and just had me some new shit. Put on some ice cause they told me to cool it. Knew I was hard so I had to go prove it. My dogs want to reaches, I said let's get to it. I keep the Drake in the backpack. Make the wrong move, I'ma make your head backpack.